All right, friends, let's talk about this potential ceasefire deal that is going on in Israel, actually in Cairo, technically. It seems that there's a lot of optimism. Now, if you look at it from the American channel, and by the way, welcome back to the Global Intel channel. We have a lot to discuss tonight. Sorry, I'm only going to be able to be doing once a week videos, about 5-10 minutes, just to keep things alive. But over the summer, we'll be able to do a lot more. So right now, there's people meeting. You've got Hamas leadership. Israelis are sending people. And there's a lot of outside pressure. So we'll start with the Americans. The Americans really cannot afford to have too much go wrong with this Israeli Gaza war. It's really affecting Joe's numbers as it pertains to the election. So they don't like that. Another problem is this International Criminal Court, or the ICJ, Court of Justice, and basically they're trying to apply pressure onto Netanyahu and say, hey, if you keep doing this, if you keep proceeding in the way that you are, if you go into Rafah, we're going to bring up charges against you and some people in your cabinet. Probably Ben-Gvir, probably Gallant, maybe more. So, pressure there. The Israelis are putting in pressure and saying, well, we're going to go into Rafah, whether you like it or not. We've gotten the okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. So that is providing pressure from them. So you've got this swirling of pressure between all of these different groups. And right now, they're meeting and supposedly going through things. But one thing that a lot of people are not talking about, and actually the former president, he put out a tweet or a truth or whatever about this. And basically what he said was, what nobody's talking about is the fact that there are no hostages really left. There's really not any more hostages. And I think I agree with that. To believe that there are still people to negotiate with, there's still women and children, there's still anyone really of a numbered amount that can be used as a hostage or as a, whatever. It's just, they're not there anymore, folks. I'm sorry, they're not there anymore. So what this means is that this deal is not going to go through. It's just not going to work. So what does that mean? Well, they're going to make you feel like there's a lot of optimism about this. They're going to say, oh, we're going to do it. It's coming. We're so close. But in the end, it's not going to work. There's no way that you can make a hostage deal work if there are no hostages to work with. So they're going to keep, doing their dog and pony show. They're going to keep saying, hey, we're going to go into Rafah unless you guys commit to this. Hey, we're going to stop sending weapons systems and everything unless you deal with this. We're going to be doing all these things unless you come on board. There's no more bargaining chips because there's no more hostages. And so for that simple fact alone, you're not going to see anything really get going. And the Rafah thing is going to happen. The war is going to expand. And from there, thankfully, the Iran-Israel thing has kind of subsided. But at this point now, you're talking about the Egyptians. And what happens with the Egyptians if a Rafah incursion happens Who knows? There you go. Share it out, folks. God bless. Have a great night.